the special effect of this episode. However, I don't like that extra saw of this. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to watch 3 episodes of Smallville. We are on season 3. We're going to be watching episodes 7, 8, and 9 today. So far, my feelings on this season is that it is much better than season 2. So let's get started with episode 7. Is this a Josh Kelly? Amazing.
Correct!
Not the green meteorox.
I think they even used real meteor rock.
That's what I just said.
Sometimes I think it'd be nice to get away from all.
This is the exact same jacket she was wearing in the previous episode.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw a wet towel over our girl's day out. It's okay.
I love how these two have become best friends, but they're not passing any Bechdel test.
You was his loss, not yours.
Thank you, Chloe.
Funneling, you want to show off your arm?
Hey, is that kid from Earbud?
Hey, boy. You like basketball?
He's right. Ain't no rules that the dog can't play basketball.
Seth is my lab partner.
Yeah, and he's also had a crush on you for forever.
Everybody has a crush or an obsession with this girl. Was the worst throw I've ever seen.
I give up.
Here.
All I can focus on is the song playing in the background.
Oh, Seth,
I'll take it.
You have to win first.
Hypocrisy?
Yeah?
Oh, don't beat up the kid from Earbud.
Hey, boy, come and get him. Come and get him.
This is gonna be one of those episodes that I don't enjoy. So you just smacked him over the head with the meteor rock infused. There we go. You knew it. This is gonna happen. This is the Freak of the Week episode.
Just relax and try not to move.
Oh, I'm gonna get MRI PTSD.
I'm about to turn on the MRI. You're gonna...
Why is his head not more secured in this MRI machine? He can move around easily.
What's that? What's happening?
Stop moving your head, man. Don't go in there. You're not supposed to go in there. That man has metal on him. Come on now. The medical inaccuracies. That is not how that works. You don't tell that. That has to be the biggest gag of this episode. Just unplug the MRI machine from the wall. That is literally not how that works.
Seth, what happened? Are you okay?
Oh, he has some kind of magnetic power now.
You really are cute.
Huh?
Hey, these things take time.
Especially when you're billing by the hour.
Who's this guy again? He's a cop? A detective for suicide slums? Oh, Chloe's on to something. This hospital has job security. Everyone ends up in the hospital in this town. Oh, we Magneto now, aren't we?
Yeah, your cut looks amazing.
You should see the MRI machine.
So he's getting added to the Lana obsession list.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Maybe take you out sometime?
Oh, is this a cost-cutting, budget-saving type of episode?
How about tonight? Last time I checked, you and I were just friends.
I still get jealous.
Clark, do not get jealous over this woman. She ain't it. This is gonna be one of those episodes where Clark saves Lana from herself, but she gets mad at him for doing that and tries to teach him a lesson, and he's just kind of like...
Correct!
Jealousy's a tough emotion.
Dad, I'm not jealous.
Uh-huh, sure.
Well, maybe a little bit.
You know what, Clark? At least you can admit it to yourself, you know?
Now, if you're not willing to go out with Lana, then she's perfectly free to go out with whoever she wants.
I feel like you just never thought that this was gonna happen, that Lana would want to date somebody else.
Hey, Lex. Clark's not here.
How does this man keep getting into the school?
Wondering why a high school reporter is digging so deeply into my father's past.
She's trying to, get under this deal that she made with him for the Daily Planet article.
I'm glad you finally decided to accept my offer.
He wasn't who I thought he was.
Draw the cat eyes sharp enough to kill a man.
I'm not so sure you realize what you've gotten yourself into.
Lana.
Clark, do not come begging back.
Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym. Everything comes out, teenage petulance.
I have to get used to the idea that you're going to be dating other people.
Thank you.
Maybe I was just subconsciously trying to make you jealous.
So you're not really into him.
Clark, shut up, please. Just need to move on.
I know I said I could go with you, but I can't.
Well, at least she's able to break up with one person to their face. Remember Whitney?
Whitney, I care about you very much, but we promised that we'd be honest with each other.
A little bit of fun.
I'd love to go out with you.
Why are we bringing back this whisper speak? Clark, just let it go.
How did you do that?
Oh my god, this episode is this is falling under the category of like, Lana would really actually be okay with Clark's powers if he told him, but you know, I just don't buy it. Nar, bestie, nar.
Am I scaring you?
Maybe in the past you would be.
Does she think it's cool, or is he manipulating her emotions to make her think that it's cool?
Reminds me that there's a world out there beyond Smallville. I'm gonna leave one day.
Can we throw this episode in the trash, please? Oh, come on, Clark. Let it go. I need this man to grow up. I need him to grow up real bad. Oh, absolutely not. No, no, thank you. That is crossing a line.
Oh my god! Clark, what are you doing here?
The way that you do not have a good excuse, man.
Do you always come to the fair when it's closed, Clark?
Do you? Ask the question back. Yes, you did.
Are you stalking me?
Clark is on your obsession list. Clark is actually the king of this obsession list.
Actually dated that loser.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a character assassination episode. I'm fine with that. Not in public, sir.
You can control metal objects, can't you, Seth? You've got some kind of hold over Lana.
I'm not gonna have much commentary to add to this episode. When I edit this, it's probably gonna be like 10 minutes.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Sir, I do not buy that you can do these special effects stunts. He just went like that. Could have been more like harder, you know what I'm saying?
So you think that the meteor flakes from Snow Globe plus the MRI equals Magnet Boy?
Why does this like look like they just redressed the torch to add these file cabinets in there? Also, how did you break into a hospital?
The electromagnetic activity in Seth's nervous system is higher after the MRI.
Well, that
Apparently they know how to read medical records now.
What's going on? What are you doing in here?
Actual vomit.
I don't want that. Stop it. The way that I know that Clark is just not interested in Chloe, let me tell you something right now, because I feel like the writers are trying to revive this god-awful love triangle that I don't want, and I hope that you don't want. Let me give you some friendly advice from one girly pop to another. There's something called the rule of threes, and I read it in a book. A guy knows immediately when he meets a girl whether they're going to be placed into 3 buckets. The first bucket is they just want to be friends with you. The second bucket is they just want to fuck you. The third bucket is that they want to date you. A guy will know that immediately. And you need to realize that right away, if he just wants to be friends, do not waste all your time and energy to try to convince him otherwise. It's just not going to work. And I wish Chloe knew this.
good reporter always thinks on her feet.
Absolutely not. I hated every minute of that. Can we not? Do not revive this love triangle. I want it dead and in the ground. Clark, do not give her that look.
First you follow us to the fair, and now this? Who do you think you are?
You are a mean girl. You're a bitch.
Oh, she gonna piss me off right now.
He's been completely honest about his abilities, and I think it's great.
Sure, Jan.
You are just saying that because you're under his magnetic spell.
Lonnie, your brain is like a circuit board of magnetic impulses.
Okay, now Clark, you're just mansplaining her feelings to her.
If you don't want to date me, that's fine. But to make up some crazy theory so I don't go out with anyone else.
Lana, that's not it.
I hate everything about the scene. She's annoying me.
So let me go.
Take the advice, Clark. Did her office get ransacked again? And how are you still in the school at night? This time I think Lex did it.
Evening.
Never mind.
Why would a person like me break into a high school newspaper?
No, well, technically, Lex is in cahoots with this man.
Which Luther sent you?
Why would you jump to that conclusion, Chloe?
You think with the things that are on these computer screens is just a video that they're playing back? I don't want to see this.
Took your advice and splashed out in a whole new wardrobe.
The way that this actress must be so pissed off by her storyline, just revolving around men all the time.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, I figured we'd just see where the road takes us. Probably gonna need some money.
The absolute nonsense of this girl.
Cleaning us out?
Taking an advance on my share of the profits.
Now, sir, where did you get that car from? That is not a car a typical high schooler has. And it's yellow.
Have a nice life, Lex.
I hate that car.
Where's Lana? Leaving town with her new boyfriend?
Maybe this whole episode is like a metaphor or like a lesson to tell the audience that you can't make someone love you. Clark, I feel like you should follow those lessons or those words, and the same goes for Lana, because I truly do not believe that you guys actually love each other. Not the Pink song.
Seth's the sheriff.
Sheriff lady, come get her.
What are we gonna do?
This episode is not doing any favors to the people who are sympathetic to Lana. No favors. Oh, this man is an asshole. He's just gonna leave her there. Is he about to jump on that truck? You just left her holding the bag. Put her in an orange jumpsuit, please.
You didn't steal the car, and Lex has a lawyer working on the other charges.
Well, he's got a brother in Granville.
How far away from Granville is that to Smallville?
I caught some creep in my office trying to steal one of my computers. I figured either you or your father hired him.
I really admire how much this man is. Admire is the wrong word, but how much this man has changed since the first episode. Like in the first episode, he was very much friendly and trying to help.
How
And
did he
now,
die?
hey!
Natural causes. Apparently his heart.
And the plot thickens!
So was it Lionel Luther that did all of this?
Given what he was looking into, I doubt there was anything natural about his death.
I'm confused.
Chloe, you're involved in a very dangerous game. I can protect you.
You in danger, girl.
What was I saying? If you watch the first episode and then you watch this episode, you can see how tonally different Lex has become. And I like that. It's the journey to evil.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways.
Hey, what are you doing in here? You're not.
Is it Clark? No. We need to work on your physicality, sir.
You're my future. Besides, I made up a story, told him that you were headed to Granville. He's probably halfway there by
Bitch what? Bitch what? She taking the crazy pills.
Lana was trying to throw me off his trail. She lied to me, right to my face, and I believed her.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
Hey, Seth pulled.
Hey, Pete. Pete has been absent in these episodes.
They could be hiding anywhere. They're a needle in a haystack.
Depends on the needle.
Oh, we're back here. Okay. That is a gigantic compass.
Never leave Smallville without you.
Do not make out again, I swear to God.
Come here.
Disgusting! Disgusting!
You're not taking her anywhere.
Let him go.
Okay, I'm not questioning how we get rid of this man. Did Lana accidentally shoot him? Like she accidentally killed that one man? I'm 100% not buying that Lana could do all of this. Did Lana just kill a person? This woman has now become morally gray.
Just meet me outside, okay? Looks like I'm not the only one with special powers.
So the bullets didn't hit his or damage his jacket thingy. The wardrobe department said we can't afford any new clothes for Tom Welling this season. Oh, he's like a magnet. Oh, not with the flashing, please. Not with the flashing. Is it done? Is it over? Did we neutralize him? I get how the science behind that would work. At least put her in orange.
Lex, thanks for all your help. He's still in a coma. They don't know what he'll remember if and when he ever wakes up.
That's mightily convenient.
Lex.
Lana, I did a lot worse things than steal a sports car when I was your age.
The energy is always so bad between them. I don't know what it is.
Lex
Oh, we about to come clean, Chloe.
wanted me to start feeding him information about the more bizarre incidents.
So we're conveniently leaving out the part where he's interested in Clark.
He wanted me to spy on a friend.
Who?
Clark.
I would have kept that to yourself, honey buns, or made something else up.
I need to know what you found out about my father.
Have you ever heard of a man named Morgan Edge?
I have.
Who sent you?
I did. Morgan Edge.
Those clowns? They work for you?
The literal clowns.
I set up this test so I could see with my own eyes if you were man or myth.
Please stay away from that man, Clark. Or Cal, whatever we're going by now.
He was also your father's closest childhood friend.
Drop some lore, Chloe. Never mind. We just switched to the next scene. How many episodes are we going to end with these Lana Clark barn scenes?
It wasn't easy for me to see you with another guy.
This is exhausting. I feel exhausted.
This is exhausting, you know?
One of these days, someone's gonna come along that's right for me.
Why are we talking in these big long-term things? You guys are like 16, 17.
And you're gonna have to deal with that.
Oh, thank God this episode is over. Oh my goodness. Thank God that is over. That was so bad. Probably one of the worst Smallville episodes that we have seen thus far. I didn't care for it. I didn't care for it, besties. It was bad. It was bad. I was hoping for some bangers of some episodes today. That is not what we got, at least in this first one. So let me just go ahead and set the bar real low for the rest of today. The next two are probably gonna be crap. Let's just get into it.
Let's have a look.
Okay, an eyeball. Oh, we're back with this man, Morgan Edge.
You're a new man.
Like looking at a stranger.
Oh, he decided to get some plastic surgery. He got some work done. Could we not afford this actor?
You'll feel better when the swelling in your vocal cords goes down.
Was the actor busy?
I think society places too much emphasis on look.
I kind of had a feeling that this man didn't die because we didn't see a body.
You conspired to kill my grandparents.
What is wrong with your neck, Lex?
Frankly, you sound delusional.
No, I've got evidence.
Yo, was anybody catching that this new actor man from Morgan Edge is trying to, like, his inflection is matching the old Morgan Edge?
Slumlord splits the insurance payment.
We got the evidence. It's Lionel gonna go to jail. Somehow I doubt that. That's not gonna be safe in there. It is not. That is your only evidence. Lois Lane would tell you keep multiple copies of your evidence. Get down. Darius is the worst security guard ever. Oh, goodbye, Darius. Who is attacking? Did Lionel Luther find out what Lex knows? Okay, out the window we go. That opening went by scarily quick.
Somebody tried to kill me last night. They killed my security guard, Darius.
It's okay. Darius wasn't doing a good job. You should have fired Darius.
It was either him or Morgan Edge.
Isn't he the crime boss I read was killed in a shootout a few months ago?
Gaslighter, denier.
Oh, this is... I'm sorry. I must be having a slow day, but I'm just putting the thoughts together that Morgan Edge being dead is good for Clark.
I have evidence linking him and my father to a crime that can get them both the death penalty.
All right, I'll go get what's in your safe.
You know, the more the seasons go on, the less I'm convinced that Tom Welling is not, like, in his 30s or near his 30s. I know that he probably wasn't in his teens, and they're not going to hire, you know, an underage person to play these roles because then you have to abide by child labor laws. But how old was this man when he started Smallville? Let's look that up. When Smallville started, Tom Welling Clark Kent was 24. Kristen Krug was 18. Allison Mack was 19. Okay. Michael Rosenbaum was 29. John Schneider was 41 and Annette O'Toole was 49. So the first episode premiered in 2003. So I got a math. I'm sorry. I don't know why I needed a calculator for that because that's just adding 3 years onto what was here. So Tom Welling would be 27 in season 3. Kristen Krug would be 21. Allison Mack would be 22. He would be 32. These are some massive age gaps. There is no way Tom Welling at 24 was passing for 14. You could kind of buy it. Definitely you could buy Kristen Krug and Allison Mack playing 14-year-olds because they were actually teenagers when they started the show. I knew this age gap was going to be bad. I didn't know that it was going to be this bad. Literally, this man is almost in his 30s in season 3. Good Lord, Hollywood. So the evidence is gone. Wait a second, wasn't there a whole shootout here?
I'm here to see Lex.
Most of the household's still asleep.
Who else is living in this mansion other than Lex? Somebody cleaned up this mansion after the attack. Lex is being set up. He's being set up. There's a conspiracy. He's become our new Earl from Jitters.
They must have had cleaners there to cover their tracks.
Found this in the hallway. How'd you get mixed up in this?
I was just researching Lionel Luther for a story.
That is not the whole truth.
Grab your laptop and let's go.
Is this a Lana less episode? Because I'm down for that.
Miss Sullivan, isn't it? Have you seen Lex, Clark?
Yes.
If he wanted you to know where he was, you probably would.
I gotta say, this episode is already a lot better than the previous one.
Lex has had a psychotic break. He's hearing voices. He sees things that aren't there.
A conspiracy is afoot.
I want my son. I want him back.
I'm sorry I'm not talking so much. Unlike the previous episode where I didn't have anything to say, I'm not talking this much because I am gripped.
We have to get him the care he needs.
What was that? Did anybody catch that? Did anybody catch that? I'm sorry, I have to go back. Rewind. I have to see this one more time. I need to pause at the right moment. On the screen? How am I insane? Look at the look on John Glover's face. He looks like he's laughing, and then look at the look on Allison Mack's face. She looks like she's smiling, and then she puts her head on Tom Welling's shoulder. He looks like he's trying not to crack. She looks like she's smiling about something. Was this the best shot that they can get of this? Okay, moving on.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word.
Oh, never mind. This man has cracked. Maybe that whole shooting at the mansion was fake. Maybe he did imagine it.
I had to get the baby. He was crying.
Okay, never mind. He's whacked. He is whacked. He's definitely whacked in the head. Please don't let that be a football. Oh, it's a blanket. Okay.
My little brother Julian. And if that looking glass gets broken.
I made a huge, tiny mistake.
Is that how the song goes? I don't know. And I all of a sudden become very scared.
He said Morgan Edge is still alive.
Morgan Edge.
Yes, that man. We need to get rid of that man.
Morgan Edge knows all about your abilities. He knows that kryptonite can kill you.
That is because Clark fucked up.
He said Morgan Edge has had plastic surgery. Even if he showed up, we wouldn't know it was him.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
The writer said we need to recast Morgan Edge, and we're going to use that old plastic surgery trope.
I think you know people, and you realize it's all just a facade.
Facade.
I just feel like this man is one step away from pulling a gun on the Kents.
Plotting to pack me off to the loony bin?
Maybe you belong in the loony bin.
You're either with me or against me, Clark. Choose right now. Clark.
Will this man ever be allowed to cut his hair like it was in that one episode when it was in the 50s or the 60s or whatever? He looked good. His hair looked good there. But we're rocking with the shaggy look, which is fine. I like it. I prefer it. But if we're going to show some maturity in Clark, I feel like we got to take a little snip, you know what I'm saying? Was Morgan Edge in that place a figment of his imagination? Why all of a sudden did we end up in a sweatshop? The way that I am so confused right now. What is real and what is not real? Yeah, what's wrong with your neck? You did that earlier in the episode too.
Is there any possibility you might be imagining all this?
Tell me where it is!
Hey, sir.
Huh? I'm imagining this! Go!
What about Darius? That's another clue. If we find Darius dead, it's evidence that shootout happened. Why do we keep touching her neck like this? Darius! So, This is all a hallucination.
We were worried about you, sir.
Darius is in cahoots with somebody.
In on what, sir?
Thank God we were looking everywhere for you.
Did you call her?
Something ain't right, besties. I am missing some things. I am confused.
The window was broken. You got angry during our last session and you threw this vase through the hall window.
Is she in cahoots too? I thought she was a good doctor.
Working for my father. Drugging me to make me crazy.
Okay, Clark, step in. Either make him take the drug or get him out of there.
Wait, stand on the ground! Both of you on the ground!
I said this man was one marble away from pulling a gun on somebody.
As long as the world thinks I'm crazy, no one will believe what I found out about my father and Morgan Edge.
I now don't think that the island whacked him. I thought this was going to be a Lionel-less episode. We almost made it, besties. We were almost there.
People are after him. I couldn't bring him to the farm, and I knew you knew this place.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
Don't have an attitude that you are entitled in this world. You are not. You deserve nothing.
Why are you acting so angry?
Where are you going?
I gotta get some evidence to Chloe that may prove that he's being drugged.
So we got the red truck fixed from that one incident, and Clark flipped it over.
Wait, if you're here, that means I'm... Look, I need you to find out if this can make someone hallucinate.
After his brother died, Lex went right back to boarding school. And soon after that, he started exhibiting some pretty bizarro behavior.
Not the name Bizarro. Come on. That's not the lore I want.
In the bell tower in the middle of the night, singing a lullaby to a wrapped up blanket.
The more as this episode goes on, I'm like, who is he being drugged? Does he have some kind of psychological problems that is unresolved? Like, explain some things to me, story writers. Feed it to me. Like I'm an idiot. There's nothing coming out of that throat.
Trying to drug me! Keep away from me!
He is really crazy. Ooh! Oh my god, horse. Oh my god, horse, finish the job! Yes! Get her! Horse! That horse attack lasted a very long time. Oh, her leg fucked up. Did the horse finish the job? This horse may not have finished the job, but it has become a new American hero.
What's the trouble, mister?
The way that I don't stop for anybody if they need help on the road, it would not be me. I don't know you like that.
Lex is convinced that you're responsible for everything that's been happening to him.
Apparently the horse didn't take care of business like I wanted it to.
If you had listened to me, Lex would already be getting the help he needs, and Miss Lang wouldn't be here fighting for her life.
The drug analysis came back. It was just a common sedative.
Okay, now my opinion is skewing to the fact that like Lionel might be drugging Lex because Lex got too close to the truth about his grandparents.
How'd you do it?
I don't appreciate some farm boy coming in here and accusing me.
Darius is in on it.
You're gonna break my arm!
Not if you tell me how you drugged Lex.
He's giving Red K. Clark. I don't like it.
This is scotch!
It was the scotch.
Tell me who you're working for! I don't know who they are!
Why's he got a pinky ring like that?
These people are not gonna pay you off. They're gonna kill you.
I'll take my chances.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
That is Red K. Clark vibes. Don't drink the Red K. Kool-Aid again, Clark. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Money's like you planned.
No, yeah. Lex, no, they were my parents.
I believe that Lionel Luthor killed his parents for that insurance money, just like he said, with the assistance of Morgan Edge. The thing is, we gotta find Morgan Edge and just off him.
The person responsible for this is Morgan Edge.
There we go.
You can't blame yourself for the baby's death.
Shut up!
I know.
Everything is not right. Everything's not right. Morgan Edge. A thought has just occurred to me. Morgan Edge knows Clark's weakness. You just gave away your biggest weakness to your enemy. That was dumb. That was so dumb.
Tell me where to find the guy you're working for. I keep squeezing.
He's really like, I must inhabit Red K. Clark to get through this. You know, Clark, we best be careful. He knows your secret.
Jameson?
That gun could be loaded with kryptonite bullets. We all know how that went the last time.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
I'm really upset right now. I'm emotional.
You really believe you could have escaped if I wanted to kill you? It was your father's idea to make you look crazy.
Why does he have a tint of an Irish accent?
Neck still bothering you? Muscle aches, sleeplessness? All common side effects of the drugs.
So as I was correct.
It's an elegant plan, just like when he was a kid.
New plan. Let's just hide Lex long enough so the drugs get out of his system. Clark, I need you to not show up here.
Hi, Cal.
No, we just done fucked up. We just done fucked up big time. Lois, we don't want this man. He doesn't have a brain. What I'm trying to say is, Clark just used his powers in front of Lex. And this man has a kryptonite necklace situation that he's holding on to. This just went from bad to worse.
That's why I've been carrying these around.
And now Lex knows his weakness.
You know each other? We go way back.
Lex shot him.
Thank you.
Oh, he's gonna turn that gun on you next.
Don't thank me, Clark.
Sweetheart, don't.
I have to kill you too.
I'm your friend. I would never do anything to hurt you.
I just had a thought. Whatever happened to the blood that was in that one episode? Was it the second episode? Did it get blown up? Did Lionel keep it and it was handed over to him? I'm gonna need to insert a flashback right here.
It's identical.
Oh shit, Edge is alive! That is the way that we take care of business. Oh, that was the special effect of this episode. However, I don't like that Lex just saw all of this. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. Now we definitely need to send him to the loony bin. We definitely need to get rid of him.
That car hit him at 80 miles an hour. Then he tossed it like a toy.
Wait a second, no, never mind. This could work to our advantage.
See who? We're gonna get you the help.
Lock him up. Throw away the key.
Hey. How's Lex?
Why did she need... I'm sorry. Why did she need oxygen? Did they do no research into, how medicine is taken care of?
I always thought you were being paranoid.
About what?
That being around you is too dangerous. But it's true.
Girl, bye. Bitch, listen. Fuck you.
Oh. She's pissed me off.
I think I have to stay away from you.
I know this is what I wanted, but why is she gonna say it like that? Oh, they shipped him off to Belle Reeve.
By the time he finishes his treatment, he won't have any short-term memory left.
Were you listening to Johnny Cash right now?
I focus.
The music person said, we are gonna be blowing the money on music for this one song.
Everything.
What is she receiving fluids for?
One I know.
The writers really took notes from last season, maybe the studio gave them notes or whatever, because we have upped our game and we're not even halfway through the season. This is going to work in our favor because Lex is not going to remember what he said about Clark. Everything's fine. Oh my goodness, that was a good episode. Thank you for redeeming yourself, Smallville, from that previous, whatever the fuck that episode was. Magnetic. And episode 9, which is the last episode we're going to watch today, is called Asylum. So I feel like maybe we might be spending a lot of time here in Belle Reeve. So let's just get started with the next episode. So we're going to get the inside look in this Belle Reeve situation.
All right, rich boy, there you go.
You know Lionel Luther could afford to send him someplace nicer. He's not going to take that. He's going to hide it in the back of his tongue. You and I both know this. Now the paint is all primary colors. Are we alluding to Clark and his... Never mind. No, actually, blue and red make purple, so this is fine. Yes, show us the red. Yes, yes. Superman colors. We about to find out what Lex remembers. Yeah? Yeah?
Look who it is. How you freak?
John Tucker must die.
Are we gonna see some of the freaks that he has locked up?
Get up! Hey, Kent.
Not that man again. This is A+ acting from Tom Welling right now.
Struck by lightning lately?
I've now become afraid. Oh, I am now very afraid.
Keep moving, Ian.
Okay, I guess they didn't have the money to... Oh, yes they did. Never mind. Oh, so this is his meteor power. JTT must be real short.
Seems you know a lot of people in here.
He locked them all up. He just drew a bald man.
You okay? I know your secret.
We don't love that. He has not forgotten.
I haven't said a word to anyone. Breaking me out's not going to be too much of a challenge.
Why does Michael Rosenbaum look so short next to Tom Welling right now? I know we Google these heights. We know at this point that Michael Rosenbaum is 6 feet and this man, Tom Welling, is 6'3".
Don't let me rot in this cesspool. Sorry.
The problem is not solved. We need to fix the situation. He can't know things like this. No way was that sharp enough to be a shank. We're staging a break. I don't think he's gonna get very far. I hope to God this man stays in there. How are we doing any of this right now? Don't jump the fence. There's barbed wire over there. You're gonna fuck up your hands. What did I just say? That was a very long opening.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's great.
Guest starring Ian Somerhalder. See, the way I need to start paying attention to the thing that's scrolling at the bottom, because that's how I messed up that Christopher Reeves was in that one episode. Rosetta? And look, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. JTT. I need to pay attention to when that scrolls. This episode said we are spending money on the guest stars.
Pete knows my secret, and that's turned out okay.
Lex is different.
Very different. Clark, don't be naive.
Now, if you get involved, it could just get worse.
You know what? For once, listen to your father, Clark. Please, thank you.
You know you've got another friend in a hospital that you haven't visited.
Lana doesn't really want to see me right now.
She does not, and she made that pretty darn clear. Not the feet for free, people.
Okay, that's enough for today.
I think you're getting off way too easily.
A younger Ian Somerhalder. Yes, please.
What happened? Bad pile-up in cheerleading practice?
I love that wisecrack, Ian Somerhalder. Adam, whatever your name is.
I know struggle. It's probably not in your vocabulary.
It is so weird to see him on screen not playing Damon.
Some girls just can't resist my good looks, my style, and my charm, and my unflinching ability to listen to Taylor Swift. No one's ever honest with girls like you.
Nar, he's got a point. Yes.
That story about you killing your parents, there's nothing more than a paranoid delusion.
Lionel Luther, I know that you did bad by locking your son up in here, but I'm gonna need you to take that big brain of yours and figure out how we can erase his memories.
It's sad to see a man who's lost his mind. You're the one who's insane!
You were out there picking off meteor freaks like ducks on the first day of hunting season.
No way would a real mental institution let him have all that stuff.
Believe it or not, the three of us have something in...
Ew, okay, that McNulty just striking me wrong. Look at all the pics that he has hanging up on his wall. Absolutely not, sir.
It's successful in less than 50% of patients, and it leaves the other half with irreparable brain damage.
Lionel Luther does not care about his son.
Well, I have his medical record. Dr. Foster's definitely drugging him.
New fair. Chloe's gonna find out what Lionel Luther did to his parents, and he's gonna try to have her killed.
I sent her a card.
Nothing says I love you more than a $1.50 piece of cardboard.
This is the Chloe that I know. The Chloe in season 2 was a personality transplant. I know her. I do not know that woman.
Dr. Foster has recommended Lex for radical electroshock therapy. Memory loss is almost a given.
Still gonna get what you want with one of these rocks.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to suspend my disbelief that he would get that in prison, but it's okay. It's okay.
So, did you get what you were waiting for?
It's in the box.
What's his name? The lightning guy, does he know that he needed a meteor rock to do all this? Did he figure that out in that episode? That was such a long time ago. He is crapping out a double, isn't he? The special effects have improved because when we had JTT's episode, the camera, panned away. It didn't show all this. I guess we didn't need him. We just needed The Rock. Don Tucker was like, I'm going to show up and get paid for this episode, but barely do anything.
If my brain were about to be deep fried, I might have a little bit different attitude.
Does JTT work anymore? Maybe he's just off there living his best life, which you do you, man.
If you want to save your cerebrum, you know where to find me.
Must we keep panning back to her?
Nice guys normally have the most issues.
Is this who we're about to date? Because literally 2 episodes ago, she was like, hey, you got to get used to me dating somebody else. I'm going to find somebody else who's right for me. Is this the man that she's about to enter in a relationship with? Lana, you do not need another boyfriend. You need an MRI for the amount of times you've been whacked over the head.
I tried to get into a burning building and a beam collapsed on me. My parents were inside. I thought I could save them.
That is a depressing story.
And I convinced Foster to stop the procedure. She's on her way right now to sign the...
Pete? We haven't seen you in a minute. This show said we don't need Pete anymore.
You think it's easy keeping a lid on your secret? I've got to think about it every time we're around other people to make sure I don't slip.
You've never said anything.
Clark, that's not the point. The point is that I got your back.
Drop and walk out.
Claire Foster's dead. They found her car wrapped around a tree off Highway 54.
Chloe, if I were you, I'd start watching your back.
Lionel Luthor is going to make sure this procedure happens.
We cannot bust him out of there because I feel like that's where Clark is going next because we know our little farm boy. There we go. He's not the smartest.
Let's get you out of here.
This is not the way. This is not the way. You're giving me anxiety.
All this time, I was right about you.
I am not rooting for Lionel Luthor to wipe this man's memories. Oh, okay.
If it weren't for you, Kent, I'd be at Harvard right now.
Oh, look at his hands. They're bandaged up because he fucked him up on that barbed wire.
Well, you ought to pick your friends better considering he didn't tell you his little secret. Time to give me those powers back. It's not like you use them anyway.
I suddenly have so much anxiety. This is not working for me anymore. I do not know the way out of here. And see, this whole situation right here with him trying to take Clark's powers, him knowing the secret, Lex knowing the secret, everybody knowing the secret. This is why I don't watch TV, because when I have this much anxiety, I just stop watching. I never go back. I don't like being in stressful situations. I think it's different in books because that's more of like a slow burn type of thing, whereas like this is like resolved in like 45 minutes. But this is not helping me at all. Okay, never mind. Maybe we do need Pete. Maybe we need Pete to show up here.
Sometimes you just have to look impossibility straight in the eye.
They about to kiss.
Mrs. Kent. She asked if I could give you a ride home.
Martha, I'm gonna forgive you this one time. Yes, fry his brain. Fry his brain.
Strong. Be strong. Be strong. Be strong.
This must have mentally put this man in a place that he will never recover from. What about Clark? Can we pan over to him, please? Yes, thank you. Thank you. I do not love this. Let's not, please. Let's not. Ugh.
We don't have any power. There must be a short somewhere.
Oh, there is nothing more clearer than seeing that man's stunt double in that moment right there. I'll freeze frame that for you.
No, wait a second. We're a team. I thought we were friends.
Oh, he's just gonna bust himself out. Yay, let's kill all the leftover meteor freaks.
Who's afraid to use their powers now?
Yes, this is a fast switcheroo. Now get rid of the rock, please. I'm gonna need you to do that. Flashing, please stop. Make it stop. Get rid of the rock. Thank you, besties. Oh, never mind. This man's about to get electrocuted. Goodbye. Deuces, Lex.
Tell me where Lex is. Now.
He will never mentally recover from this. So we're just gonna let Eric live?
It's over.
Clark, you done messed up.
So I guess this is goodbye.
Just because I'm finished physical therapy doesn't mean I won't come by and visit.
I would love you guys to stay together just to keep Lana and Clark apart, but R.I.P. to our forgettable jock boyfriend.
I like you.
I'm not really ready to be jumping.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
But I would like to be a friend.
Darn. We got this close, folks.
Clark, how you feeling?
I thought his hands needed to be bandaged up. It's whatever. It's whatever. Suspend your disbelief. Unless there's been a bunch of time that's passed.
I heard you came to visit me, and
Sir, what do you remember?
they think my island trauma precipitated it.
What do you remember? Drop the tea, sis.
Do you want to tell me something, Clark? No.
Good, Clark. That was smart. For once, that was smart. Zip, zip, zip.
You know, Clark, there is one thing I'll never forget. How important your friendship is to me.
That shot of the mailbox has been reused one too many times.
Lionel got away with murder.
Clark, I do not want you and Chloe taking up this charge.
He's gonna do it anyway. If we know this man, he's gotta solve the problem, do good in the world, which is fine. But this is why you need Lois by your side, so she can help you and work these big brain problems so you don't end up getting fucked up in the process.
I heard they're having a welcome back party for Lana at the Talon.
You never quit, do you?
I love Martha. I love her. Okay, what are we looking at? Ah, fuck.
Why didn't you show me this sooner?
He just realized he fucked up. Sir, walk away. Is she gonna walk away from him? I hope this starts the downfall of Clark and Lana so that we can make way for Lois. I hope that these episodes were going to be good. And 2 out of 3 were good. Magnetic? A bad episode. This one and the one before it, what's this one called? Asylum? And then the one before it, so good. Felt like I wasn't talking much in those videos and wasn't cracking as many jokes because those were dealing with serious mental health issues. Maybe the next 3 episodes will be silly goofy. Anyway, that's it. That's all we have for today. I hope you liked this video, and I hope that you join me next week for another 3 episodes. If you like this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, and comment below, and I'll see you next week. Bye!